to put these pyramids in the water. And in total, this is going to be a 160-acre site. This particular portion of the project will fund approximately 50 acres and offer easy and quick access to anglers out of Packery Channel, Corpus Christi, as well as Port Aransas. It's in Texas state waters, about 8 miles off the beachfront, and offer year-round fishing for everyone.
The Corpus Christi Nearshore Reef project was designed to be 160 acres in size. And within that 160 acres, we divided into quadrants. So the northwest quadrant, which is 1/4 of that reef size, is where we concentrated our first deployments. In the middle, around the buoy itself, there are concrete culverts, box culverts that are up to 10 feet tall in some cases, and there's over 100 of those. And to the northwest of that is the area where we put the pyramids. And the pyramids have a 10-foot base, and they're about 8 feet tall, and there's over 470 of them at that site.
We have a great day today here. We're getting some reef in a place that there's normally not any reefs, putting in some artificial reefs, and bringing the snapper and other fish, greatly improve the close-to-shore fishing that has not been present or is not currently that readily available in the Port Aransas, this part of the Gulf Coast.
Well, the concept is that you have an area offshore that's fairly close, so small boats can get out to them and fish and come back in a reasonable period of time.
I think it's fantastic. It's going to mean a lot of opportunity for all the local guys, the small boats to come out when it's nice, and even the bigger boats will come out and enjoy it because it's such a large area that they're putting, everything down. It just opens the door up for a lot of possibilities for diving, not just fishing. The diving part of it's probably going to be pretty exciting just because of how shallow it is.
I think it's great. We're looking back towards Corpus Christi and the seawall's right here. And then you look back towards here and you see everything that's just going to be a new fish reef. That's not there now, but it'll be there now and forever.
They were fishing on it while we were putting the material down. They were already there. They were looking to see where the materials were going, and I think it's going to be fairly heavily fished. And a lot of that is due to the publicity that CCA and C and the city of Corpus has done to promote the reef site itself. So we're hoping that's going to be the case with all these other nearshore reefs that we develop.
It's a great place to fish. If you look at those pyramids right there, those are going to hang out. Those are going to be here for a long time. We're going to have a whole reef here and a body of life that's going to live around these fish. Or not these fish, but the fish will come around those rigs.
You would see grouper, snapper, basically everything, I would think, being out here in 70 feet of water. Ling, tarpon, I think the occasional sailfish, hanging around the top of it. Jacks, sharks, all kinds of sharks. There would be just a ton of everything on it.
Ling, snapper, kingfish, maybe some amberjack. Seeing turtles out here. The mate schools are going to move around out here. You'll see the rain minnows move over the top of this as they come out in October.
Red snapper historically was not a very common fish here off the Texas coast, but because of the artificial reef program, the snapper have colonized this area and become an important sports fish.
We hope to see red snapper, but we're going to see other reef fishes like triggerfish, and since we're closer into shore, we're going to see drum species like black drum, sheep's head, and some of the other types of fishes that you may not see farther out on oil platforms or ships.
This project is replacing habitat that's been removed.
Yeah, this will take care of the fish that we've lost and the fish that we'll get back.
Had several partners. First was CCA, Coastal Conservation Association, who helped fund 70 additional pyramids. The other main partner was SEA, which is the Saltwater Fisheries Enhancement Association. They were instrumental in getting some of the materials, the culverts, and also aligning the storage area with the Port of Corpus Christi. So between CCA and SEA and the city of Corpus, we were able to get this reefing completed.
This is one of 5 sites CCA Texas is involved in up and down the Texas coast. This being, again, one of 5. We have sites in Freeport, Corpus Christi, Sergeant Matagorda area, Port Mansfield, and most recently we funded the permit acquisition for a new site in Port Aransas.
The Nearshore program concentrates on building reefs that are within state waters. State waters run out to 9 nautical miles. So in theory, a lot of the smaller boat owners can get out there, do some fishing, and go back without having to spend hours getting offshore and coming back and then taking smaller boats farther out. So by developing these nearshore reefs, we're also working in shallower water, so the materials that we use are going to be a lot smaller than if we go farther out where we're using oil platforms and ships.
CCA Texas will continue its commitment to these nearshore reefs, and with the ultimate goal of having a nearshore site off every port along the Texas coast.
Our kids, grandkids, everybody's going to come out here and catch fish, and there's going to be so much enjoyment that comes out of those pyramids right there. It's hard to even explain.
I think it'll be great for the fishermen. I think it'll also bring a lot of people in to visit the Port Aransas Rockport coastal bend area, and will be good for the economy as well as for the fishing.
Again, it's all about providing habitat for the fish, removal of all the nearshore structure, oil wells and everything. This will supplement that structure, and again, provide the structure for fish and our recreational.